with a man versus a woman, you have to understand. Like you're the weaker one every time.
So you are saying that, Coach Tay?
Yeah, I'm the weaker one, but I'm also not a fucking doormat neither.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
well, I'm not talking about being a doormat.
That's some doormat shit to sit there and just let somebody disrespect you, and then you just gonna sit there and just gonna take it because then they got a penis. Fuck all of that.
And that right there is exactly how a lot of y'all end up deleted, in jail, or raising kids alone, wondering what happened. Let's talk.
Oouchie and friends. Oouchie and friends.
What's up? It's your boy Oouchie, back with the Oouchie and Friends podcast, saying the things everybody's thinking but scared to say out loud. Before we get into it, hit that like button, subscribe, share this with somebody who swears I'll get a man together, like that's a superpower. Tonight, we're reacting to a panel where a group of black women are basically debating, can we disrespect men back if they disrespect us? I'm not a doormat. If you come at me, I'm getting you together. And you got DJ Hamp in there trying to be the one sane voice in the room, explaining reality and consequences, and they treat his point like it's optional. We're going to break this down piece by piece, not the whole video, just the parts where the mental gymnastics hit Olympic levels.
What makes it false? Oh, I think the fact that if a woman is willing to disrespect, better yet, if you're willing to disrespect on the internet, you're willing to disrespect in person.
Yeah, I'm not above disrespecting anybody, but I am above disrespecting somebody unprovoked.
Yeah, that's the disconnect I'm having, because we shouldn't be disrespecting the men at all.
No, I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah, I feel like they just.
I know. I just wanted to be clear.
Now, wait. So, I guess we're in this picture perfect world again, where the men don't do anything. So, no, granted, I don't think we should just be disrespecting niggas like that at all. But sometimes it's like, what you just supposed to just sit there and just take?
What do you take? What? No, there's nothing that warrants us to disrespect a black man. No, nothing.
Not even him. Not even him being disrespectful.
No, yeah, you can go with that.
Because what y'all not thinking about is how we're disrespecting them. Like, it happens all the time up here. We don't. We're running.
And we have seen a lot of men disrespect women too. And
right.
I don't think now.
We talking about us right now though.
And I understand that. But at the end of the day, you respect me, I respect you. Bottom line. Now, you're not just about to go out your way to say just some crazy, freaking outlandish stuff to me and think that I'm not going to say nothing back to you. Now, I may not go full throttle, but I'm definitely going to get you together, because what? Now, we just not about, yes, we're going to big them up. They need to be loved. I'm with that Black Power. Yes, we love them. But just to be there and just sitting there.
You can get somebody together?
But the fact that you think you can get a man together, though, that's the problem. That's
I'm just telling you.
See, this is the delusion they don't realize they're exposing. You got multiple women on that panel proudly saying, I'm going to get you together. You respect me, I respect you. If you disrespect me, you getting it back. I'm not just going to sit and take it because he's a man. Sounds cute in a vacuum. Sounds empowering on Instagram. But let's be grown for a second. They keep talking like respect is this reactive thing. You respect me first, then I'll respect you. But that's not how hierarchies and interactions work in the real world. In biology, in nature, in the streets, the one with more power doesn't have to match your energy. He just has to decide how far he wants to go. Biology check 101. Men, on average, are bigger, are stronger, have more upper body strength, have higher capacity for violence with their bare hands. This is not patriarchy propaganda. It's basic sexual dimorphism. You're not just arguing with a person. You're arguing with a creature that, biologically, can snap you in half if he flips a switch. So when you, as a woman, say, I'm gonna get him together, you're acting like you're his equal in physical risk. You have the same ability to escalate and walk away. The consequences are the same on both sides. He can walk away, but you might get carried away.
Did you just hear what I said or no?
No, I did. That's why.
But as far as her saying like, oh, we just be disrespecting them, like they don't be being disrespectful too. I ain't like that because they be being disrespectful.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Yeah,
and that's when they get disrespected back.
Yeah, we're just not going to sit there and just like.
But
you
if
said,
you
just
value
sit there.
yourself, you can still withhold your composure as a woman and still state your concerns in your way that doesn't have to be disrespectful.
Nobody. So you can no wait,
Miss towards our men, but no man on the street who I ain't dating, I ain't doing nothing with, and we ain't got had that type of relationship. You better not disrespect me.
And then y'all get the disrespect all together. Like I have seen women.
But
come
y'all gonna be
Wait 1 second, because I have seen women come up here as well and be very disrespectful, very catty, and very facetious. Because that's the word that y'all like to use a lot.
Me too.
So what I'm saying is, when I say I'm going to get you together, I'm going to get you together. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to know, and that doesn't mean I'm going to be hooping and hollering and cursing you out and calling you everything but the blood of Jesus. But I'm going to get you together. I'm not just about to sit there and just be yes, master, because he's a man. My man and a man that's respecting me, yes. But just because you a man.
Yeah, and then I heard her say, we the only culture or whatever race that disrespect our men, and the statistics is just as high for black men against women. They disrespect us the most as well as a culture.
But how does that change our part of it though? How does that change?
It doesn't. We take I'm gonna take accountability. I'm gonna always take accountability, but I'm also gonna take accountability and let you know what you do, I'm doing back. Period. Whether you're a man, a woman, whoever. That's just how it goes.
But are you being an adult or are you being a child at that point? Because
I'm gonna be an equal adult. I'm gonna be an equal adult. Don't say nothing to me that you don't want me to say.
They're seeing how to emulate you as a woman. Your daughter's seeing how to emulate you as a woman in relationship with a man.
But this is what I'm saying. We living in these picture perfect worlds. And
it's not picture perfect.
It is because it is a picture perfect because I can guarantee every last one of y'all.
Here we go with the classic. They disrespect us too. They deserve it back. We not the only ones disrespecting. Cool. So you just admitted, the culture is toxic. Your men are already under pressure. And your answer is, I'm gonna add more disrespect to the pile. This is how childish the logic is. He hit me first. Well, she yelled at me first. Well, he disrespected first. That's sandbox energy. You don't heal a broken dynamic by mirroring the worst parts of it. And then you got one of the women trying to bring up kids watching. Your daughters see how you emulate relationships with men. And what do the others do? They shrug it off with, well, we not in no picture perfect world. Translation. I know I'm part of the problem, but accountability feels like oppression. So I'ma just talk around it. Let's really keep it biological and psychological for a second. Men are more dangerous physically. That's just a fact. Men are also often less emotionally regulated when triggered, especially dudes who weren't raised with solid guidance. So you, as a woman, deciding, a man disrespected me, so I'm going to get back on his level. Do you know what that is? That's you volunteering to enter a weight class you don't belong in. That's like a featherweight walking into a heavyweight fight screaming, ain't no way I'm just going to stand there and get punched. I'm swinging back. Baby girl, swing if you want. Biology doesn't care about your empowerment speech. And here's the worst part. When it go left, he goes to jail, you end up in the hospital, or both of y'all gone. Who's left? The kids, grandma trauma, and another episode of black men and women don't get along. But yeah, you got them together. Congratulations.
Respected them? Where that draw the line at that, oh, this is a female, you ain't supposed to put your hands on it.
I never said that. All I'm saying is I understand my role as a woman. There's no way I'm going to disrespect a man because it can get a little greasy. And if he feels like he's going to beat me, period. Like, I'm not going to try to fight no man. And those are the extremes because when you
have you ever been in that situation where
with a man versus a woman, you have to understand Like you're the weaker one every
So
time.
you are saying that, Coach Tay?
Yeah, I'm the weaker one, but I'm also not a fucking doormat neither.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I'm not talking
You
about
just
being
ain't
a
finna
doormat.
get.
I'm talking about
Well, that's some doormat shit to sit there and just let somebody disrespect you, and then you just gonna sit there and just gonna take it because that nigga got a penis. All of that.
Got no brothers, no dads. Like,
well, I ain't calling no brothers and no daddies and nothing like that for somebody disrespecting me. I'm gonna give him this. No. But I'm saying I'm not finna call no brothers and I'm not finna call no daddies for no shit like that.
We still stuck on the fighting aspect, so no. But like at the end of the day, like I said, Coach Tay, we love our men down.
I was only about the aspect.
Yeah, we love them down. We love them down. We love them down. We're not going to be disrespectful to no nigga just because it's fucking Sunday and it's raining. Like, no. All we're saying is, as humans, we know that we're still working, and yeah, we just need to respect each other, brother and sisters.
You.
Right, but you ain't just finna sit over here and play on my top, and it ain't gonna be nothing just because you got a dick.
That's what I'm saying.
Sorry.
See, what's
how that work?
What being articulated is there's escalation points that you don't control, and so the men that are closer to you, you probably can be more likely to get that off. I would actually, it would behoove you to show deference to men that you don't know, especially because you don't determine the repercussion of said action if it is disrespect, right? And the truth is, right, if what Coach Tay says that may happen can happen, then I just want we to make sure that we cognizant of that while we walk around in the earth. Because here's the honest truth: if a man went there with you, especially when he don't know you, you are a doormat. In a real life example. So I'm just saying, think about what she's saying, and hopefully that is extreme and it never happens. But with random men to be disrespectful, you may be walking a fine line because you don't determine the outcomes of it.
Yeah, it's a fine line for sure.
Did y'all?
You see what I'm saying though? Right? I'm saying the random man, like just coming out like just going crazy, like because
even with that
you are a doormat though, you know, to a lot of men, just because you guys are like average size women, right? Like it is a very volatile and dangerous situation to be sticking up for yourself, you know, just because you don't know what
do that. I hate when y'all do that because
but you literally not listening to me, right? And then you're trying to interject and talk while I'm talking, right? I'm trying to convey the point. If you don't agree, wait till I'm done because I'm also speaking to everybody in the chat too. Right? Like you said, the disrespect can be subtle. That would be that. So I'm articulating the point because I want y'all to hear it because it's a point that has to be articulated clearly because it's a dangerous point if people don't understand what it is that I'm saying. That's why I don't want y'all to interject while I'm making that point. Random men, you never know. So if you're trying to meet disrespect with disrespect, you have to be prepared for the extreme outcomes. Because if it does happen, that quote unquote doormat thing is a real probability. Just because of the physical prowess that the Most High gave us, right? That's what I'm saying.
Now watch this contrast. You got one woman saying, I'm the weaker one. But I'm not a effing doormat. That's some doormat-S to sit there and let somebody disrespect you just because he got a penis. F all that. That's emotions talking, ego talk, TikTok talking. Then DJ Hamp comes in with, there are escalation points you don't control. You don't determine the repercussions of disrespect with random men. You're average sized women. It's dangerous to try to stick up for yourself a certain way. If a man goes there with you and he doesn't know you, you are a doormat in a real life example. That man just gave them biology, game theory, street law, protective masculine insight for free. And how do they react? Talk over him, argue semantics, act like he's doing too much. No, he's not doing too much. He's doing what fathers, brothers, uncles, and good men have always tried to do. Warn women about reality before reality teaches them the hard way. Let me be real blunt. A 5'1" woman saying, I'll just get him together. I'm not no doormat. To a random man, is the same as a 120-pound dude walking up to Mike Tyson like, you ain't gonna talk to me like that. Some of y'all really think disrespect back equals strength. No, discernment equals strength. Self-control equals strength. Knowing when to shut your mouth and keep your body safe equals wisdom. You can set boundaries, walk away, call security, call the authorities, exit the scenario without trying to match his energy like you're built like him. That's not being a doormat. That's understanding physics and survival.
Right? So is it going to be subtle? Is it going to be, sir, please don't disrespect me? Or is it going to be met with the same energy? The chances are is that it's going to be met with the same energy he gave you. And so
the
now,
chances are you don't know me and how I move in real life, so
100%. So, right? So now, let's say you already mad, right? And so you got a disposition and he says some foul shit, you don't like it. Am I supposed to assume that you're not going to meet fire with fire? That's not what Ari was saying. Heck, the same energy is going to happen. And so I'm saying you have to be wary of responding in kind because you don't know the outcome. That's what I'm saying. Is there an issue with that statement, or does that make sense?
It makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. That's why.
Because when I get mad and frustrated, I don't care neither. So I ain't scared of nobody. She get mad, she don't care. I don't know, but I don't know if it's as much as I don't care. And so what happens when once I stop caring? People get hurt or I get hurt. That's what happens when
as I said, you go to the extreme.
Yeah.
And egos get involved, all of that.
Yeah.
So that's just the thing that we really got to sort out when we having that conversation, you know, because shit get real quick and it don't go how we think it's gonna go, you know. Go ahead, Kylie, you want to say something?
And
nope.
Oh, go ahead, Ari.
But that kind of reminds me of basically that's putting into words with me and is it Kylie?
Callie, yeah.
Kylie was saying like when she was like, you know, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna go get my dads or my brothers. Like, you know, I don't know if this was your thought process with it though, but bringing another black male or men that, you know, got jobs or homes and families and stuff into this type of situation when it don't need to be that. You know, at that point, that's when you can make adult decisions like, no, you know, I'm not going to do that because, again, egos get involved, stuff go to the extreme, you disrespect, you know, they're getting disrespectful. So I do agree with that part. But as far as like, yeah, they just, you know, being disrespectful, people kind of get on the same level.
Yeah, and Callie's simply saying that because the outcomes with men, especially in our environment now, is somebody going to die.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's why I definitely understand that.
Yeah. But in haste, we can say things in haste, right? All right, because you was like, nigga, so it is what it is, my nigga. I'm going to go get my brother and I'm going to fight you while your brother fight here,
but
right?
that's really not the ideal thing, though.
Yeah,
like, you know, because you are taking another black, now you taking this black man out of a family.
He got a family,
You may be dead, you going to jail, so then that's 2 fathers going, 2 husbands going, 2 melanins out of our community, like, you know.
Hamp says it clearly. If you escalate, then go get your brother, your daddy, your male friend. Now it's 2 men with egos, pride, and potential weapons involved. What happened? Now you're taking a black man out of a family. He may be dead. You going to jail. 2 fathers gone. 2 husbands gone. He's talking math. They're talking emotion. You being not a doormat can end with your brother locked up, your man in the ground, your kids without a father figure. You in trauma, still shouting, but I had to stand on business. No, you had to use your brain. You had to choose strategy over ego. You are a woman. That is not an insult. That is a role and biological reality. You were not designed to physically compete with grown men, emotionally spar with unstable strangers in the street, or treat every disrespect like it's a battle you gotta win personally. Pick your battles, or the battle will pick you. Let me land this plane. Nobody is saying be a doormat. Let a man verbally abuse you. Sit there and smile while he disrespects you. What we are saying is you don't control how a man reacts. You don't control how far he takes it. Biology and physics are always in the room, whether your feelings agree or not. You can walk away. Use your words calmly. Remove yourself. Call for help. Enforce boundaries without trying to be a man. But when you brag about, I'm gonna get him together, I'm not a effing doormat. He disrespected me, so he deserve it back. Just remember, if it goes left, if he flips that switch, if somebody dies or ends up in prison, the internet won't be there. The panel won't be there. The God don't like doormats crowd won't be there. It'll just be you and reality. If you're still here, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, Oouchie and Friends Podcast. Share this with somebody who loves saying, I'll get a man together like it's a badge of honor. Drop this in the comments. Do you think matching a man's disrespect is smart, or are you just playing a dangerous game for ego? It's your boy Oouchie, saying the things everybody's thinking, but scared to say out loud.
So don't watch now, watch me show. So don't watch now, watch me show. 007 on the beat like James Bond. Super high on life, eyes low like Cheech and Chong.